Now I haven't got much. I've only got 4 crates and 400 starry points there. But typically, in this game, from this little menu by here, down to customization, the screen will fade to black. And here we are. Look at this. We're in a rebel hangar. This rebel, you got Xwings coming in to land. Look at that. Hovering. Oh, this is just so cool. And I haven't got my Oculus Quest 2 headset yet. Sent the old Oculus Quest 1. Wasn't working quite right, especially not with, you know, with the PC, which is basically what I wanted it for. Having a look around this gritty hangar where work is done, right? You can see it's all different alien life forms intermixing with human life forms. You've got power droids, people scratching their heads, helmets everywhere, you know, and you've got an R5 unit there. You can probably see it's an R5 unit as well. So from this stage, right, you can go in here and you can customize your pilot, or, you know, go and inspect your ship or customize your ship. Let's have a look at the customize your pilot bit. Let's click on that. There we go. So here's my pilot. Looks a bit of a scruff bag, doesn't he? And you've got different sort of like embellishments. Alien heads, you can have female heads, you can have Celestian pilots. You know, we knew that. Neon Numb. And this is all being shown on my 1070 GTX card, which is getting a bit long in the tooth now. Still a good card. Does its bits. But you can tell, I mean, it's nice. The graphics are good. You know, I mean, probably on the better cards, the 3 series that's come out now from Nvidia and whatnot, they're even better. But you can get in there and you can effectively change all your heads, you know, different races, different ethnicities, all depends. And you can pick one that is typically, you know, akin to you or what you fancy, and go for that one. All right, so yeah, pretty cool. So we had this fella, got his moustache and his bit of bum fluff. Looks a bit Cassian Andor-ish, doesn't it, really? Then from there on, that's from doing the head. You've got the helmet. Do you want a helmet? Well, you got the quintessential Xwing helmet. I like that one. And then you've got, obviously, one with a blue logo on it. The same one as that one. But hey, you've got to have that, haven't you? Then you've got all some of the heavy-duty helmets as well, which you can buy with your starry points. Now, that's 400 points to have that sort of helmet, which I think was an A-wing helmet. Or was that an A-wing helmet and that was a B-wing helmet? I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure someone's going to tell me. And you've got different embellishments, different helmets as well. You can go around that you can put on your pilot. And when you play multiplayer at the end of your match, that's what you get to see. One there with a blast shield. Like that. So all different helmets. You know, you got some are all locked, you know, the Galitian gold. And what have you. So you got your different helmets. Well, I'm a sucker for retro, and I've got one of those in my office anyway, so we're going to have that. Then it's customization of your flight suit, or sorry, your body shape. Now, if you are a lady and you want lady bumps, there you go. If you are a gentleman and don't want lady bumps, there you go. So you can choose your distinct body type. Shame you haven't got a Porkins option. That probably fits a lot of us during lockdown. Next up is the flight suits and what flight suits you want to get. Again, I'm a sucker for the retro. But then, you know, there's also that redder one there as well with gear on it. A tactical flight suit. So, again, you can have these for like 200 points. All depending on if you want to do this with your clan, get everyone set up. Some of these can't be bought. Some of them can be bought. Completely up to you. Next up, that's a top. Do you want to wear a top? Do you just want a flak jacket, marauder vest sort of thing? And you've got to get more glory points for all that. All depends. But none of these are transactions that you have to purchase with real hard-earned readies. What these are all about are advancing in the game. I think EA had such a kicking during Battlefront 2 with the microtransactions. They kind of decided, well, no, you know, perhaps we won't do that, and we'll make it all for the players. And I think that's good. Now, you can change your different gloves. You know, why would you want anything other than a quintessential Xwing glove? I mean, there's different ones there. You can have all bits of bones on that. Don't know why you want to have more gloves. You know, things are a bit more padded. And then there's also, you know, emotes. You can have denied. You've got wavy wavy. You've got skeptical. That's a good one. Thankful. A slow cap. Applause. Heroic flex. Oh, look at this. How annoying are you going to be with that? A casual salute. A cheer. Oh, that's quite good. I like how that is. Defeated. Cower. Don't hurt me, Vader. A shrug. Yeah, you know. Thumbs down. Crying. Don't mess up that helmet. The who me. And encouraging. Also then as well, you've got victory poses. Look at this. Hey, good job. Relaxed. Yeah, you know, it's like something out of the Grattan catalogue, isn't it? You know, the Littlewoods catalogue. Skirmisher. Bit of fighting going on. Mission accomplished with your helmet. Protector. You know, pride. A casual salute. The hero. Like straight off a poster. Balanced. Flex. Triumph. A shrug. You know, so these are the things you can buy. And also, we got different voices.
I'll fly any Imperial pilot. Just
I've never been.
think
I'm gonna enjoy this.
this ought to be fun.
Happy to see me.
It's an honor.
Let's not waste any time then.
Standing by.
Standing by. And you can go down and you can select all the different voices that you can have in game as well. So that's really good, right? So that's what you can do to your pilot. Not entirely sure I selected anything there, but hey, whatever. And then it's on to inspecting your starfighter. So, customized starfighter. Now you may be an Xwing person, the old T-65B Xwing. Or you may be, my personal favourite, the Y-Wing. The A-Wing. There's no B-Wing, or at least not yet. Or a U-Wing gunship support and loadout. So, let's look around the A-Wing, right? Sorry, it's X-Wing. What am I saying? Let's click on that. And different embellishments you can have at the top. So, you know, you can put different stripes on. You know, all of which, you know, you might have a different squadron shape. Squadron logo. You know, there's quintessential red for an X-Wing. You know, the more glory points you want. You can have a chrome ship. A rusted ship. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. He just rusted over. Or go for something a little bit, you know, pedestrian. Moving on to the next one. These are all decals you can have. And more that you can unlock. Of course, you've got sketchy sort of like Republic and Rebel stars. Got an Ewok. Why you'd want an Ewok, I don't know. Some people will, no doubt, go for Ewoks. Others may not bother. But these don't cost you anything, like I say. Now, this one here, holograms, you see them inside the cockpit. So, you've got like the Jarek piece. No, I don't. Oh, I've done it now, haven't I? No. There it is. There's my Jarek piece. I've got it in there. You could have had a helmet, you could have a chopper, the old space slug, a monkey lizard, and the galaxy. And then you can have them furry toys, X-Wing pilots, engines, tauntauns, the training remote, all these things that you can put in your cockpit to clutter your cockpit up. Let's face it, that's what you're doing. You're cluttering up your cockpit. And then things as well that you can have hanging down. Nubian starfighters, bits of broken Death Star, which I think is quite funny, really. You know, snow speeder. I like that. We'll be interested to find out if that moves as your ship moves. So there you go. Going back, let's have a look at the lovely Y-Wing. Again, you get all very similar colour embellishments and things that you can stick in the cockpit. There's no real change there, you know, but no doubt more will be released as the game progresses. And then we've got the A-Wing again, and you can also change all your components here as well, what countermeasures, and you can buy different ones. And all this is done with crates, space crates. You can see I've got 4 over here, so you can unlock different in-game things that will help you in multiplayer. Okay, so let's escape from that. Look at the last one, which is going to be this U-Wing, and what you can fit for that. You know, you've got turret mine. What else we got here? More mines, ion missiles, torpedoes, all these things you can add for additional crates. And of course, all the same things you've got. You can have Greedo and Ewoks and all that in your cockpit, should you want to. So that's all very well looking at, you know, the embellishments you can put on, but what are the models actually like? So let's select the X-Wing. This is the first one we would have seen.
Coming
Right,
up.
there it is. And you can have a look inside the cockpits as well. So if you go to inspect, there we are. There's your ship. And again, I can only imagine what it looks like in VR. So there you go. It's all very nice. And there's all things going on around the hangar. And then you've got inspect there as well. See the back of your ship. I don't exactly know why you'd want to look at the back of the ship. And then inspect at the sides of it. Probably going to look at your paint jobs or your logos. And in the cockpit, you can have a good look around the cockpit. If you look behind you, the targeting computer, there it is, doing flashy things. And there's your quintessential X-Wing cockpit with all these buttons. Oh, what do they do? What do they do? What do they do? You know, scanners and whatnot. And if you look behind you, there's your astromech. An R2 series astromech. Strange how, and I haven't got into the game, I don't know if this is what's going to be the case, you can't, you know, customise him. Would have been a quick win, wouldn't it? Perhaps you can as the game goes on. What do I know? But you know, there's all these different ships being worked on. But the inside of this cockpit, I think, is fantastic. So let's get out of here. X for exit. Let's go for a different ship. So let's go from here. Let's go to the Y-Wing.
You're looking for a custom job.
Let's select that.
Very nice.
There's our Y-Wing. Again, R2 unit in the back. Let's go and inspect it, have a good look around. You know, sheer size of this thing, I think, is great. Slow, it's a bobber. What have we got over here? You can inspect the back of the ship. Of course, it's much bigger. And then you can go over here to the top, different angles of this huge ship. Let's have a look inside the cockpit. Can we get in the cockpit? Inspect. There you go. Cockpit. Now, ion cannon at the top. You know, it's all battered and bruised. These are older than the T-65 X-Wing. Lots of lights. Look at them. Lots of panels. What do they do? I don't know. It's just the light on it. Looking behind you, you can't see your R2 unit because he sits so far back, you see. But I do like this ship. I think it's great. I like this better than the X-Wing, actually. There's your targeting computer. Look. Woohoo, look at that. Targeting computer. And your knees. Right. Let's get out of that. Customize Starfighter.
What you looking for?
The A-Wing. It's a bit of a skateboard, this, isn't it? Let's have a look. Close.
Very nice.
Look how small it is compared to that other one, right? So let's have a good look around. Let's inspect. There it is. It's two whopping great big engines, concussion missiles generally, and laser cannons on the side. No astromech, though it has got hyperspace options as well. If you look behind us, protocol droid over there, look, chatting away at somebody, and you've got a Quarren there, you know. So yeah, very good. All the other ships over there being worked on. Look at the back. There's the whopping great big engines. And of course we can jump in the cockpit and have a look around there. A newer ship. First saw these in Return of the Jedi. You know, the final assault. It's an Interceptor though, isn't it? Not sort of made for an awful lot of battle. It's quick. You know. Yeah, out of all of them, I'm least fond of the A-Wing. Don't know why. It's just like, it's an A-Wing. But you can tell, you know, it's a newer ship. Things are a bit more curvier in here. But you get the impression it's just you, metal, and space. There's no padding. There's no niceness in there. You know, it's very functional design. Okay, then. What is next? We will go to the final ship in our Rebel armory, which is this. Now, we first saw this in Rogue One, didn't we?
I'll get it ready.
Look at it. It's huge. It's a support ship, right? Rearm people, that sort of thing. I haven't played one yet, to be perfectly honest. Nice engine at the back. Oh, look, our astromech has turned up. We've got other people. Other pilots, look over there. There's our astromech. So we've got a Rhodian, 2 human pilots. There's a power droid on his way, wherever he's going. Let's take a look inside that cockpit. Now, look at it. 2-seater. But there's only you. Look on the back. There's the cargo space. Around the back, look, with its very sort of functional seats. We saw this extensively in Rogue One, Cassian Andor's ship. You know, it's, yeah, good support vessel. Don't know that much about it. It's a support vessel. There you go. There's your hyperspace levers, I think, perhaps. And all different lights flashing on and off. How cool is that? So that effectively is a look at the models on the Alliance side. Let's take a look now. We can switch over to the Imperial hangar. Now, that's a bit of a difference, isn't it? It's very sleek, sterile stormtroopers knocking about, troopers marching away, what have you. Over here you can customize your pilot, very much so in the way that we did in regards to our Rebel pilot. There's my Imperial pilot. You know, you can choose all different types of faces. You know, all depending on, you know, what you want to do. How you want to embellish yourself, up to you. Again, you've got your helmets. So, standard Imperial helmet. And you've got a few technical helmets. We've got a Desolator helmet. Obsidian Reaper. Hazard. Yeah, got all these different Imperial helmets. Going down to the more colourful ones, the more you advance through the game. Fangs out. Allegiance helmet. So that's pretty good. So we're going to go with that one. Again, with the flight suit and body shapes, you've got your body shape. We're going for the male, because male. And then looking at the flight suit there, you can choose different flight suits. Should you want, you know, very tactical inversion flight suits, Academy Ace, you know, or, you know, the standard Imperial Navy. Again, more glory points are going to allow you to have different embellishments on your suit. Or you can go for a more, you know, civilian type. What's this? Dengar armor. Looks very much like that, doesn't it? Bit of Dengar. Dengar. So, specialised equipment and excessive force are authorised for pilots. Look at that. Or you've got a loyalty armour, enhanced armour, or just, you know, a typical flight suit. But, yeah, whatever you got. Like, same with the trousers. Pick your trousers. The gloves. Woolly gloves. Gloves with bits of stuff on them. So you've got all these different things you can put on as you progress through the game. And then we're on to the emotes. So you've got the wave, hold it, skeptical, amused, the glove flex, powerful, defeated, the shrug. And then you got your victory stances as well. So, again, Imperial threat. Some are different, some are the same. You know, some are appropriate directly to the Empire. Quite like that one. Unbreakable and Ascent. Yeah, and you can buy all different things for your pilot. Okay, so let's look at our ship. So, customized starfighter. There we go. There's our TIE fighter. Again, you can go to the TIE fighter, the TIE bomber, the Interceptor, or the Reaper support vessel. All the stats are down there as well, like they were in the Rebel section of things. So, looking at the TIE fighter, you've got different embellishments, stripes on the wings. You know, I like that. That's very rusty. I think that's fantastic. I think that's absolutely brilliant, and I must get enough points to get that. Oh, look, you got stickers. You can have Vaders on you. Pictures of Vader as you go through. Holograms. Once again, you've got the ISD Chimera, which is Thrawn's ship, who's currently missing. Of course, we know from the books he comes back later on. We've got Special Forces pilot. You've got a kill tally. TIE fighter blueprint, and these are just embellishments that you have in your cockpit to make things a little bit less boring. This one over here, look, you've got broken droid heads, we've got a mouse droid, again, you know, we've got a hound skull and something in carbonite, a carbonized Cahoon, we've got power droid, a Vader with glowing eyes, and a medal of the Imperial Fist hanging up in your ship. Or a TIE fighter pilot. There you go. So different things you can have with your glory points. Moving on to this, hanging flare. You've got crystal charm. You've got an Imperial ID badge. Interrogation droid. Crate dragon tooth. Shuttle. Star destroyer. Stormtrooper helmet. ATST. And you got a miniature Rancor. So those are the things you can embellish your ship with. So again, let's have a look around the different ships. Let's close that.
I'll get right on it.
We can go and inspect our ship, and while we're doing that, we get a different angle as well. Again, from all the different positions. We've got Death Star droid there. Look, you know, protocol droid. All these different R2 units. I actually made my son a full-size one in that exact colour over there, so I must show him that. Moving up the steps, having a look at the back of the TIE, and then you can go into the cockpit for a good look around that TIE fighter. Again, a bit more streamlined than the Alliance, which since it's been cobbled together, all things you can see out the rear windows, things like that, which I think is a nice touch. Back to the starfighters. So look at that. Look at the bomber. Ooh, I like that bomber. Select. Escape. Back.
I'll get right on it.
much bigger ship. Look at that. You think there should also be another cockpit bay there as well. Let's go and inspect. Look at that. What a fantastic model. EA have done a cracking job at all this. In the cockpit, again, more functional. You expect there to be, you know, to be able to look through. Well, you can't. Quite a bit of space in the bomber behind. Look, for troops, you can get 3 on that side. Perhaps some room there for standing. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Exit cockpit. And then exit the model. Let's go. See a good, nice shuttle in the background. For the next, because I quite like the Interceptor, you see.
It'll be ready in no time.
TIE Interceptor. Nice and whizzy. Look at that. I think that's great. Let's get up the steps. Seeing it all close up. Back of the TIE Interceptor. You know, it's so intricate, you know? I mean, oh, it's fantastic. I mean, for a Star Wars fanboy like myself, you know, it's great. Looking in the cockpit, all very much the same, because, you know, the pods are the same, aren't they, really? It's just the engine configuration. Not really much to say or do here, really. But let's have a look at the other ship. We don't know much about this. The Reaper. Right, now again, you can put all your embellishments in here, and you've got your components that you can upgrade with your crates there, as we saw in the Alliance hangar. But I want to have a good look round this model.
Very good then.
There it is. Let's have an inspection. People milling around, giving some droids some hard time. Let's look at the back. Yeah, it's a nice looking ship. All these stormtroopers standing to attention. Stormtroopers marching off wherever they're going, who knows. And then from the other side as well. I think that's great. And you can also, from certain aspects, get up and look down on the ship as well. So, let's go on to the inspection. Have a nose in the cockpit. Again, 2-seater. There's a door, and behind that door, who knows what there lies. But more than likely, crew compartment. Again, you know, more of a functional ship, as you expect from, you know, it being a support ship as well for the Empire. So there you have it. I've been Ricardo. I certainly have, you know. And that's a look around.
What works best for you?
The Rebel, the Imperial ships, what you can spend your glory points on as well. So hopefully you're all going to get on with Squadrons, if indeed you do buy it, whether it's on console, on PC, whether it's on Xbox, and you have fun with it. From what I've played so far, it's a lot of fun. It really is. I'm looking forward to playing it some more. Thanks very much for watching this rundown of the ships of Star Wars Squadrons, the ones that you can play anyway, and all the embellishments that you can put in. We've also discussed customization of your Rebel pilot and your Imperial pilot, and what you can do to embellish both the Rebel ships and the Imperial ships. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'll see you soon.